Governor Newsom unveiled his latest proposed state spending plan today. The state's estimated budget surplus is up to an eye-popping nearly $100 billion.
Yeah. Our Capitol Bureau reporter Ashley Zavala explains what's in that very high-priced plan.
Governor Gavin Newsom rolling out his proposed $300 billion state budget. Newsom's administration estimating California will have a $97.5 billion surplus. About half of that can be used in whatever way state leaders see fit.
Simply without precedent, no other state in American history has ever experienced a surplus as large as this.
The presentation kicking off negotiations with the legislature, which have not gone so smoothly when it comes to providing relief promised to Californians in response to rising gas prices and the cost of living. The governor sticking with his proposal to send $400 debit cards to California car owners. He says his relief idea has more advantages by relying on the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Not only speed, we can get the checks distributed, but we actually can include people that were excluded through FTB, specifically SSDI recipients, seniors and disability, and those that don't pay any income taxes.
That effort, part of his $18.1 billion inflation package, which also includes bonuses for healthcare workers and assistance with rent, childcare, and utilities. Other proposals include boosts in funding to address enrollment decline in public schools, billions for infrastructure, and $65 million to launch his proposed Care Court. That program aims to, in some cases, force the severely mentally ill off the streets and into treatment. The governor also proposing to invest $125 million in reproductive health care services in response to the Supreme Court's leaked draft decision that could overturn abortion protections in Roe v. Wade.
It's a serious moment in American history, and I'm really proud of how serious this state and our legislative leaders take this moment.
While Democratic leaders see big opportunity in yet another year of a massive budget surplus, some state financial experts say over time, big budget surpluses can mean big budget problems. That's because they can trigger the state appropriations limit, which basically means every dollar over the limit must equal $2 in required spending.
He's using budget gimmicks to skirt the GAN spending limit that was designed to ensure that California government lives within its means. And that's irresponsible, and we need to reevaluate our spending priorities and live within the means that Californians want.
The state legislative analyst has said state leaders can address problems over time by either reducing taxes or asking voters to change the limit, which was set in 1979. Newsom says he supports tax reform and asking voters to change the limit.
Well, we need to reform GAN, and I, again, think it's foundational that we reform Prop 2, our reserve system, and I think they're all connected. And I just look forward to working with the legislature to get something on the ballot and put that forward.
Meanwhile, in the short term, state lawmakers have until June 15th to approve the state budget. In Sacramento, Ashley Zavala, KRON 4 News.